Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's a pretty solid coverage there. Oregon's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. And they'll give it to the back. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Dropping back. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So Ohio State's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
To throw, it's Sayan. Pulls it in. It's Tate. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass back. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's White. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Breaks into the clear. Quick spin on the run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. We'll give it to the running back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Receiver in motion now, looking to pass. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on a screen. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
They try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation here on third down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Cook, as we've written the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Moore. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They look to throw it here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Oregon, 14. Ohio State, 3.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. To the air, it's Sayin. Caught behind the line. It's White. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition for that defensive line play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looks left and finds his target there. Physical run earns the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a bootleg here. Takes a deep shot on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
This is why this free safety is, to me, one of the top players in the country. Does a great job of reading the quarterback, follows his instincts there, which leads him to the interception.
The tight end has got it. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon.
I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Moore. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. It's a shotgun run call.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always borne offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Moore. Pass caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion sets up a second down play. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Fights through the tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And it's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. When the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free in midfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks.
What this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
31, Ohio State, 3.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Back to pass. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Grab made by the tight end. Muscles past the defender. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! This offense cannot be stopped. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed to the running back. He breaks free. Has the first down and is still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
There are a lot of people who feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
38, Ohio State, 3.
Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great connection there for 6 points.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And they tack on the extra point.
38, Ohio State, 10.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And he picks up the first down. They get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they want.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. QB bootlegs here. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only the second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Buckeyes are in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
You know, more and more offenses around the country over the years have been putting this play in. I love it because it gives you chances like this to pick up an easy first down. The defense squeezes, that receiver gets to the outside, picks up a first down, and move the sticks.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle there to get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Fair catch made at the 35. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
First down and 10. Trying to find room. It's Price. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Reed. Pop over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle, but 1st down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
They'll run it here. In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.